Yo, there's a theory now out. I don't think I told you guys this, but do you know how what's it called? How
I'm
Blackbeard
about to say, I'm
has
in this jump
pudding?
too. My bad.
No, 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 you good. You know how Blackbeard has pudding right now?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So the theory is Blackbeard's gonna use pudding's power to look into Garp's memories so he can actually see everything that happened that
Oh,
day,
that's a great.
and he could and then he could see all that other bullshit that's happening.
Oh, that just sparked so many. He can learn about what
That's
happened to his daddy. He can learn about the past, even like even the present stuff, like the meeting, ring information, like present day, past. Oh,
that's that's
hey.
why Garp is really important, because if Pudding starts reading through that man's memories, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap.
Oh, I didn't think of that. What's up, G Metal? My favorite Puerto Rican. Um,
Oh, G Metal and CJ, happy you guys are here now. So now you guys see what happens to the now you guys see rocks, right? Let me know how you guys feel now. Let me just start it off then. How do you guys feel about rocks now?
speak up now.
How do we feel about rocks? The, s-
Yeah, yeah.
the same
Come to the
way.
front of the
Which
congregation.
is which is
You with a cautionary tale.
a cautionary tale.
Yeah.
Really? So remember when Crunchy told y'all he's Malcolm X and they wanted to sanitize his story? Remember how y'all said, "Oh no, no, he didn't do anything. That's why he's so easy to forget."
Yeah.
And you still have that
I
same
told y'all it
understanding.
was G Metal. Yeah, take them
That's
charges off my
me.
ass.
Yeah. No, that's me. That's fully me.
What you mean that's fully you? That was CJ too.
That's a
That was
trash
C.
take though.
That was a
That's
trash
that's a
take.
trash take. How? What did he do? Explain to me what he did
He
outside
literally.
of
Oh my god.
threaten Emu, and
What did
that's
he
it.
do? What did he do?
He threatened Emu,
He had the craziest pirate crew in the world. What are you talking about?
who
He,
most of them betrayed him in a second.
did Whitebeard betray? Anyway, that don't even matter. He inspired Loki. What you
Okay.
talking about? He's the next hero.
He inspired Loki.
Yes.
Blackbeard's inspired people too.
Oh, brother, that's not what we're talking about, though.
But again, you're asking.
And did you see the part where they said we're going to use Roger as a public execution? Roger is the one we want you to know about. Rox is not. Huh?
Okay. It's because he's the one who was threatening the existence of Emu directly. Was
What?
it was it not?
Oh, wait, hold up. Remind me, wasn't Rox the one who held the gun to Emu?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah,
I'm still
yeah,
wondering what I'm
yeah,
missing here, Max.
yeah, 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 yeah. I
Max,
just, I
what
just,
worldwide thing? What worldwide thing that Emu did not Emu, Rocks that changed the landscape of the world, that moved mountains.
he literally got a whole island destroyed. What are you talking about? So it's worse than moving
Uncle
mountains.
Martha had a
He,
That nobody
emergency.
he.
remembers.
Martha had emergency.
Why do they not remember it?
Again,
Y'all
do
acting
you
like it's forgettable feats. No, the government sanitized the
you
story.
do remember what Skypiea was, correct? Right.
Yes.
People
Okay.
forgot about those islands too.
Okay.
Yeah, it ain't the same, bro.
It ain't
One
the same.
song and one flew to the sky. One became a legend. Actually, let me rephrase that. One Skypiea became a legend
Mm.
that everyone wanted. El Dorado. Wow, God Valley just disappeared.
Because the government heavily sanitized the story. Like the government did everything in its power to make sure people didn't remember. That's
The
how crazy it
only
was.
thing
No, no,
that
no,
you can
no,
say
no, no,
Rocks actually
no, no,
pulled off
no, no,
was
no.
make
Isn't
Emu feel a little in danger.
no? But isn't that what happened? No one remembers it because the government put
What
all
is
its
that? Oh.
efforts into making people forget.
And you didn't think they didn't do that for Roger?
No,
No, they
they
did not do that for
they
Roger.
did not do that for Roger. They
So
publicly
Didn't do
wanted to
what?
kill him. They
try
did
We
not
know
try
to
that's
to
in the
erase.
post, right?
try
They
to
I'm
make
sure
him
we
forget
can
him.
do that when we get back.
You
No,
couldn't. Like, there's no trying. There's no way you could possibly have that accomplished. Like, make it make
no,
sense.
they could
They
have.
There's no
they
realistic way.
hold on,
It
hold on,
doesn't
hold on,
matter. It
y'all.
doesn't. No, no,
They
no.
erased
It don't
just
matter.
like they did with the 800-year century void. Is equal to what Rocks did. So that history is
Facts.
gone.
So okay, so everyone on the Roger Pirates isn't an instant threat that needs to be eliminated on site.
And what about the Rocks Pirates? What are we
Kaido and
talking?
Big Mom were still very
Still
much
threats.
thriving
Yeah, they were
in that
innocent.
environment.
Nigga, they were
And
too
you know
strong
why
to
they got
just
scared
kill.
when they got teamed up? Now it makes sense why they got scared when they teamed up together.
Why
When they found
didn't
out Big Mama and Kaido were
Nigga,
gonna team up together.
you not making
It
any
makes
sense, G.
sense.
G, you're not making any sense because the reason they all wanted to kill Kaido, Big Mom, and Whitebeard, but they were too strong to just kill like that. It's the
okay?
same thing as the Roger Pirates.
Again, the Roger Pirates. Every time we've heard about a Roger Pirate, they either had to go so low key that they weren't going by their regular names anymore, or they got murdered in humiliating fashion, mind you.
Okay. Ross
Nigga,
crew, Ross crew end up being emperors and
of
doing
the
all.
Why didn't
sea.
What's the
okay?
time?
Why didn't they instantly murder Shiki the moment they caught him? Because it's still canon that they caught Shiki. Why didn't they just murder his ass right there and then? Because
I thought
he was a
Suki
known
broke
rocks
out.
pilot.
I
That's
thought,
in a movie. Yeah, that's a
yeah.
movie, bro.
No,
You
They
no,
caught
rewind
but
too
Kaido a bunch. They
fast.
caught
Shiki
Kaido a bunch of times for that game.
look they caught again. Shiki is a canonical character who was canonically caught in
When
Impel
was he
Down.
canonically caught?
It was an off-screen thing. He was canonically caught.
When?
They caught his
When?
ass
When did they catch him
before
in
the
the story?
story. Before the story fucking started, Max.
When? This
I
is in
don't.
the movie.
Again, you got to remember the movie
Hey,
information
Max
is
got you on the
real.
road.
This is in the movie.
Again, the movie information is real. The actual movie
No,
itself doesn't count.
no, that's not how that works, G. You
That's
see,
how all
G,
One Piece movies
you
work.
are this is the problem, G. You rely on fake government information. That's why you're so
No, I rely on
confused.
Oda's
That's why you're so
information he
confused. That
gives.
I get it. You are so confused. This is why you don't
Max,
want to
this isn't
understand Rush.
Canada.
Oh,
We
Canada.
don't run by Trudeau's
Mm.
word.
Trudeau ain't even the prime minister. Again, fake news. You CNN right now. So to this topic, it all
Wow.
started.
Hey,
This
yo,
look.
Val, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the first time I got called a Democrat in my life.
Yo, so let me tell
Yeah,
you
I see.
something.
This is a
This
Let me
is
tell you something.
hilarious.
My
Max
brother
really don't
Crunchy,
know
my
about
brother
America.
Crunchy, my brother Crunchy told y'all, Rocks was the Malcolm X. They don't want you to know about him. And y'all say you couldn't erase Roger. That's a woulda, coulda, shoulda. They didn't want to erase Roger.
They didn't
That's
want to erase the
they
Pirate
didn't.
King.
No, they did not. They literally said we want to make a public
Can I jump
execution of
in?
him.
Can I jump in? I'm not gonna lie, G. He got you on this one only because you don't you don't put somebody like Roger and give a public execution. That's gonna backfire, bro. Like, so I'm with him on this.
Again,
Yeah.
again, I want you to tell me what Rox did outside of threaten Emu.
Destroyed. First off, you acting just threaten Emu is nothing. Emu's the king of the world. What are you talking about?
Again, no,
Right?
you right.
He threatened king of the world. That's enough. Right?
Because Rox's impact would have been, right? If I'm
G, hold
going
on, hold
by
on.
your standards.
G, don't do that. Don't do that. Question. Wait, wait.
Wait,
Make
no,
him.
no, no,
Wait.
hold
Make him
on.
answer
Let
this
me
one
He
finish
question
gonna
out.
get
first.
saved. He gonna
Nah,
get
G, you
saved.
doing too much.
He gonna get saved.
No,
Oh,
his biggest, let me
let him
just say this
save
real
you.
quick.
Let him save you.
Nah, Rox's biggest impact would have been the moment he threatened Emu was to tell the entire fucking world about Emu. And then
What
that
would
would have
that have
been,
accomplished?
well, you do know the world government has an empty throne to say there is no real king of the world.
Yeah, but no one would believe him.
The
Oh
same
yeah,
way
I
no
ain't gonna
one
hold you.
believes in the One Piece.
This is so disingenuous and cap.
Eh,
The
No,
Wait,
same
hold
way
on.
no one believes in the One Piece.
Wait, hold on. This is so disingenuous and
No,
cap.
no, no.
You
Hold
niggas
on,
are
hold on.
blowing this shit right now.
Let me tell you this.
Wait,
So
Max,
you
Max, hold on.
no, no, ain't
Question.
no hold
No,
on.
Max,
It's my turn. It's
I
my
just
turn.
jumped in. I
It's
never had a
my turn.
turn.
It's
I
my
never had a
turn.
turn.
It's my
I
turn to
never had
answer
it.
G's
Right?
question.
Like, damn,
No, it's
first of
my
all,
turn.
what?
G,
No.
Hey,
It's a
hey,
simple
yo,
question.
and y'all
let's let him
gonna
finish.
believe
Let's let him
Oh
Rock's
my
finish,
story.
god,
and
bro.
you
You're
got it
telling
next.
me if Rocks comes out, a no-name pirate, so yo, everybody, there's a demon at the top of the world.
Wait,
You know
Max,
the
a
one.
no-name
You know,
pirate? A
no,
no-name
it
pirate?
doesn't matter. Yeah, he's a
What?
no-name pirate.
Max, a no-name pirate?
No, he's a
Damn.
no-name pirate.
Can I just ask my question to get some
He's
clarity
a
in here,
no-name
please?
pirate. Oh, brother. All right, let's switch topics. They want to switch
No,
topics now.
it's a
Let's go.
clarifying question. I genuinely need to know what was more damaging to Emu's supremacy: Rocks pulling up and scaring him for 5 minutes, or Roger finding the One Piece? Which one is actually more damaging to his supremacy?
He actually calls the One Piece silly little pirate games. That's what
Yeah,
Emu says.
that silly little pirate game is threatening
That's
his
what he
life right
said
now.
though.
Yeah,
No, but
Max.
he
That's what
said
he
himself,
Max. Do
the
you
One
not
Piece are silly little
okay?
games.
Do you not recognize Emu has the biggest ego of probably almost any character we've ever seen in
Okay.
anime?
You
So
asked the
he
question. You asked the
and
question.
I'm
And
you
what
I'm
has
answered.
looking for
You
Emu
Max.
asked.
so what has Emu
You
been
I
more
asked.
pissed about?
You
No, no,
answered,
what
and now I'm
no.
responding. That's how a conversation
And
works,
what
Max.
and what Emu no,
Max, you start
to
getting
answer this
short with niggas when you
question.
don't have a good point. I'm sorry.
No, it's not a good point. You said what was more
It's a
threatening
very
to
good
Emu.
point. You just don't want to recognize it because
Go back, go.
Max, how again? He pulled up to the throne room. Cool. That had nothing. That was going to do nothing to Emu in long term. And look what happened. Nothing happened to Emu. Like, yes, was it a good look? Sure. But when it comes to
What
how it
did
looks versus the actual lasting damage and impact, it had none. Like,
okay,
what are we talking about?
okay. What did Roger do to Emu?
The great age of piracy, the
No, but
reason
what
why
did it do to
Emu's
Emu?
mystery is getting unraveled right now, that's all Roger.
Oh, Emu's mystery is getting unraveled?
Yes.
How is it not,
By
Max? Wait,
who?
Max, are you watching
By
this? Are
who?
you reading the story?
By
Because
who?
I'm
By
genuinely
who?
asking. Have you been keeping up?
By
Because
who?
I don't know where
By
we're at
who?
right now. Have
Hey,
you
yo,
missed that
Max.
valley?
No.
How do you
You
get
said
to the One
by
Piece?
who? Who is unraveling the story?
How do you get to the One Piece, Max?
Luffy.
Luffy.
How do you
Yeah,
get to the
yeah. And
One
then they
Piece?
say,
The same way when we
and
had
then
the same way we
and then
had when we
wait,
had
wait.
previous conversations. You tried to use Blackbeard as part
Back
of Rox's
to
will. Apply.
back to.
No, Max, you're not going to do this
All
today,
right,
sir. You're not going to try to
I'm
push
just gonna
about this
let
one.
y'all talk because y'all don't know what y'all saying
No,
right now.
Max.
Y'all
Question.
don't know what y'all
Max,
saying.
let us talk. You've been doing the
Max.
most talking.
I'm mad because
Hey,
Oda
yo.
just said, "Yo, y'all don't know the story," and it's
No,
okay.
Max. How do you
Max,
get to the
It's
One
I
cool
Piece?
for
really
us.
Also, hey, Vel, mind you, he said Rox is a no-name pirate.
When
So
he started, yes.
he said, you're
When
telling
he
me at the
started,
time when he threatened him, he was a no-name
he
pirate?
didn't have a
Damn.
crew. He didn't have a crew. What are you talking?
And
The
at
Rush
no
Pirates weren't
point,
even formed.
and at
What are you
no
talking
point
about?
he never bothered to do any of that? Damn.
No,
No
I'm
name
talking
Yeah,
about
pirate.
I ain't gonna hold you. The Rock's cope is starting to get very
G,
scary because
G,
the way
G,
y'all
G,
want to keep
G.
skirting past shit
You
is crazy.
said, you said he saw Emu. Why
He
didn't
did.
he just go out and out of marriage wine started telling everybody, yo, there's somebody at the top of the throne room when he
Because
had
that would
no
have made an
crew,
imp.
no pirate?
Because again,
That
I would argue,
okay, okay.
because again, I would argue this point where
Argue this point.
if you're going
Okay.
to say he
Oh, this is gonna
impacted
be
the
so
world,
funny.
we still know who
Okay,
Malcolm X
okay,
is, Max.
okay.
We still
Yo,
know what this man
so
did.
so y'all hear what G said. G said if the first thing Ross did, no crew. No,
That's actually a really good point. I'm not gonna
all
lie, he
right.
kind of cooked with that one.
We still
Did
know
you
Malcolm
did you
X.
hear?
He's not Malcolm
No,
X.
but
No,
We
wait, wait,
remember.
wait, wait. Hold
We
on.
still know.
that's not
We don't.
correct.
Nobody.
Go,
That's
go
not
ahead,
Hold
CJ.
on.
Go
correct.
Hold
ahead,
on. Hold on.
CJ.
Hold on. No. 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 Are you gonna
No,
act like? Are you
y'all
gonna
are
act
not
like
letting
everybody in the
me.
world still?
Yo,
Hold
no, you
on.
want to say
Outside
hold
of
on
Max. Damn,
because you
Max.
don't want the real truth of what
He
he
said, "Let
said.
me go."
What G said. If the first thing Emu did when
Yo,
he
when
got,
Max start windmilling, it's
I'm
crazy.
not windmilling. If the first thing
A little bit.
if the first thing he did when he got out of Marijuana was to tell the whole world, yo, guys, Emu is real. Emu is real with no crew, no nothing. He's actually a criminal wanted. And he said, yo, guys, Emu's real. He's saying, oh man, the whole world would have been impacted. That's what you're saying, G? That's what you're saying?
Okay, after me, go
Yes or
CJ.
no?
So
Yes or no, G? Is
Probably
that
need to
what
step
you
out,
really
man. They
saying?
take my
yes,
bag.
any pirate who
I,
goes into Mary
I,
Joa
bro. This
and
nigga
gives
crazy,
a
bro.
confirmation of,
I,
hey, this world government's been lying to you for
bro.
a long time,
Yo, yo.
and
This
there's a king of the
nigga, G.
world. Your
This
king is a
nigga.
nobody compared to the
Yeah,
actual
bro.
king of the world.
Yo, G, you know, G, you
That
really
sounds like
must
a
think,
conspiracy theory.
hey, G, you know who G is?
Ain't One Piece one giant conspiracy
Yo,
theory?
Yeah,
G
it's
is,
literally put off
oh,
conspiracy
and CJ
theories.
too? G and CJ are the niggas that really believe the earth is flat. Let me tell you something.
Hilarious.
Across the Pacific Ocean,
How do we
the
get here?
world is not flat, bro. The world is not flat, my nigga. Let
I
me
don't
tell
know the
you.
way
I don't know
you
how
do,
we
man.
get
So I'm kind of scared.
What podcast y'all be listening to where niggas just be saying random shit? Because I know this
Max.
is what y'all niggas
Okay, hold
believe,
up,
bro.
Max.
Let's
Question,
go.
Max. Wait, hold up, Max. Genuinely, now I gotta ask this genuinely. A character that got introduced no less than 15 chapters ago, when we're already almost over 1,500 in. You're trying to argue he still has more impact than Roger, who has been shaping the story from the very beginning?
I never said that.
Really?
Okay, hold on. Y'all need to go back into the original argument because I don't remember
The,
him saying the impact. What was the
these
original
niggas be
argument?
flip. The
No,
original
the
argument.
original argument was that Rox was a cautionary tale and that he is not as big as Roger. And it was a part of, oh, because I said, egregiously just for fun, and now I'm proven right, that he was a cautionary tale and was just there to give you like backstory on why the government's evil. Where Roger is the driving force of this entire story. And that's like, nah, because he ain't like that. This is Rox's era, blah, 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 blah. He's the best pirate ever. You and JD wanted this tip.
Well, so let me say
Y'all
this.
was swan diving off this
Hold on.
tip.
Wait. Let me say this. It was Rock's era before he died. Everybody
Mhm.
know that. Everybody said it. It
Uh,
was all.
Except
But
them. They don't say
Nigga,
that.
then whoever called it the Great Rocks
hold on.
era.
The author did. What are you
Now the
talking
thing
about?
is,
He still
hold on, Max, hold on. So now the thing is, Morgan and the government did do a lot of manipulation to make Roger more famous, so they can have something more to go on. So,
it's because he has
Question.
the
if you want to say impact, okay, Roger did have a large impact because of the manipulation of the government and manipulation of news and stuff like
facts.
that. But at the end of the day, everybody understood Rocks was that nigga, and Rocks did had a large, probably a large popularity, but they overshadow it through the news and everything else. That's
Uh-huh.
it.
Genuine
Thank
question.
you.
Every okay. All right, let's just list off Rox's highlights of his career. Running up on Mary Joa and everything that happened in God Valley. Those are the pretty much
Killed
the
an admiral.
highlight. Huh?
Killed an admiral.
killed an
Killed an
admiral. Okay,
admiral.
Okay, even I'll give. All right, cool. Nothing he did compares to creating and opening the door for the Great Pirate Age. Like even then, if you want to say that was Ross's era before, then
Mhm.
sure. But okay, all right, cool. If you want to say that was Ross's era before Roger, I'll give you that. Like almost like generations happen and they the old generation gives way to the new. God forbid that's a whole enemy trope. Anyway, besides that, it was still Roger's era when he was the Pirate King or about to become the Pirate King, and then it was still his era when he created the Great Pirate Era. Like he has two eras that are clearly his. And again, Rox died almost what 15, 20 years before Roger became who he was. So he had almost a decade and a half to surpass him. So what are we arguing about? Everything about this doesn't take away from Rox, and it does. And I don't know how you want to use it to take away from Roger. Like one came before the other. Like, yes, Kaido was that nigga until Luffy figured it out and became that nigga. Like, this is not a crazy statement. Y'all just be gassing niggas. He had one good run. I'm sorry, one season don't make Kawhi better than Kobe. Like, I'm not understanding how we got there. This nigga had one good season, one good run, and that's it. Impact is actually the impact is kind of mitigated out because of how much nobody remembers him. How great of a nigga can he be if nobody can remember it? And that's not saying he wasn't a great nigga. It's just his impact gets drastically mitigated by the fact that they were able to
Oh
erase
my
him.
god.
There is no way you could erase Roger from the entire world. Even if he didn't do that speech at the end, you were never going to be able to erase Roger from the world of One Piece.
So let me ask you a question, CJ. How did
Yes, sir.
Roger get his popularity?
Hmm.
God Valley, a whole bunch of minor incidents, and then all of them culminating into him
It
becoming.
wasn't God Valley. It wasn't God Valley.
Didn't hear his name, right?
Okay, all right.
Now,
If y'all
now,
think
hold
it's if
on,
you
hold
think
on,
it's
hold
from
on.
Morgan, y'all got it.
It's just like how these celebrities is. Michael Jackson was the top of his game till they can be able to do what they want to do with his name. Same
You
shit.
realize
Like
Mike
Wait,
was
wait,
so, but the
wait.
thing is,
it's
the
the
difference
same
is when
shit.
you're
Like
no, the
at the
difference
end of
is
the
Hmm.
the
day,
difference. Hold on, what the
Hmm.
difference is when you're that
Hmm.
good or
Preach,
what you did
Crunchy.
is that impactful. Nobody can take it away. They could have said anything they wanted about Mike. Niggas are still moonwalking to this day. Kids who haven't been born when he was
Huh?
alive for any of this are still doing Michael Jackson impersonations. So again, the actual impact
You
outweighs. All right, go ahead.
Yo, Crunchy, I don't even know what these niggas is arguing about because they're arguing woulda, coulda, shoulda. They are specifically
Woulda, coulda,
arguing
shoulda.
you could never take away what
No, we're
Roger
actually
did.
arguing
Can I
history. Y'all just
finish?
trying
Can
to
I
make it
finish? Can I finish?
not really.
They are arguing you could never take away Roger's history. But I'm telling you, that's not even a possibility because the government wanted to make Roger that public. And that's just a fact. Y'all are
Okay.
saying it doesn't matter if the government
Oh
did.
wow.
I'm saying
Maxwell
that's
the
not, no,
Canadian.
no, no,
Maxwell the
no, no.
Canadian.
You
Show
see
me
what
the
I just said to you?
panel.
You see?
Show me the fucking panel where the
Okay,
government openly says we
okay.
would much
And
rather
the,
push
and the, no, no, no.
Roger than rocks.
Wait, question.
If I no,
Whose
if I
legacy?
show
Wait,
you the
I'm not
panel,
doing that.
if
But
I
whose
show you
legacy
the
has done
panel,
more
no,
damage?
no, you gonna do it. If I show you the panel, G, if I show you the panel, what next, nigga? You just admit, hey yo, all
Run
right,
that panel.
bet.
Show him the panel. Run that
I
panel,
show
Mac.
the panel.
Yeah, show the
If I
panel.
show
Show him
you
the
the
panel,
panel,
Max.
nigga, what are you gonna say after?
He ain't gonna
Nigga,
say
get the
nothing.
panel
Show him
and
the
stop
panel.
talking. Like, get the panel, please, because all
Just
this.
Okay,
just
no
keep
problem.
running this. Keep
No problem. No
because
Max,
problem.
just get the panel. God damn.
we're
No,
running we're
it's the
running
Lakers guy.
short on this propaganda shit right
but
now. Because
okay, hold on. Let me ask y'all a question then. So, if y'all saying that if Rocky was so important, his history shouldn't be scrubbed, how they scrub the 800-year void then, where people don't know the history of that,
they
and that's
wipe
supposed
that
to be
shit
very
out.
important.
So here's the problem with that country. The problem with that concept is that for the 800-year void, they murdered everybody and gave it space so people forgot it existed. Like if you look
No,
at
now
Skypiea,
these niggas backflipping, yo. It's
if you look
crazy.
at Skypiea,
How's it
they
back
did
when
it.
he's answering the question?
Listen, if you look at Skypiea, right? Skypiea disappeared. And people forgot that city existed. The only person who believed it was the last sole survivor of the family that used to live there. And that was the last person, or not lived there, but visited there. Was
G.
the last person to get there. And that was the only person to there. If he died,
Mm.
people would have known about Skypiea.
And
Okay,
also,
G. G, G,
a lot
G.
of times there are people who know what's going on, but they are
Hey,
made to
send it
look
in
crazy because of it.
Instagram. Send it
Let's
A
let
send it
lot
in
of
no
Instagram
no
if
people,
you
no.
a
have it.
lot of people
Let's
are a lot of people.
okay,
Hold
okay,
on,
let's finish this now.
every arc, every island we've been on, niggas haven't known what was going on, but because of the way the
Okay.
world set up, they were made to look crazy until they got proven right. So even
Okay.
then, that's literally just history and time. People forget we have a short memory as a species. That's not a crazy thing, and especially the way Emu ruled the world, it's not crazy. But look at what Roger did. You have and I'm saying like yes, there were
Oh
pirates
my
before Roger. I'm
god,
not.
bro.
How you saying, oh my god, before I can get to the point? Like this is what
Bro,
I'm talking
you've
about,
been
man.
on the
Like
point for like 3 minutes, bro.
Let them
Like,
finish, Max. Let them finish, man.
no,
I
I
Come
just
on.
started
still.
talking. You just said like I started like a
You
hoe. But
did not
anyway,
start talking, nigga. You did not start
I
talking at all,
literally was
bro.
in the middle of a
This is
statement
your
where
third
you
point.
couldn't control
This
your
is your
Come
third
emotions.
on,
But
point.
CJ. Come on.
All right, bro.
anyway, anyway, like back to my previous question. If we start playing out whose legacy brought more damage to the world government, it's Rogers by a fucking mile.
Hmm.
Because the fact that you have more pirates going around sharing resources, bringing other stories around, like literally just how information works for human beings, that's Roger. That's why the world is actually starting to go against a lot of what Emu was doing because now they have more information they ever had in the past before. Like this is not like this is literally not crazy. And again, when you set niggas to chasing the One Piece, if you set enough niggas to chasing the One Piece, eventually they're going to find some real shit. It might not be the One Piece, but they're going to start discovering the world is not what it is. And every pirate who has done that or has gotten some made some kind of distance or progress towards that, they knew the world was fucked up.
No, that's,
Are you done? All right.
Go ahead, Max. Go ahead,
Vel,
Max.
Vel. What did G Metal say? Show me the panel
Yeah, they said show you the
where
panel. Hmm.
he said, "Show me the
Nigga,
panel."
then you got the panel or
No,
what?
Him
man, he
did,
didn't
him
Bro,
did,
answer.
him did, him did, Max, him did.
He said,
give me the
"Show
panel.
me."
Miss all this preamble shit.
Okay, no, CJ, you gotta let me finish. You got your time to finish. Now it's my turn, and I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah,
go
yeah. Chill out,
and
CJ.
then
Let him
and
do his
then
let him
thing.
and
peacock for a
then
minute.
and then I'm not gonna say and then.
Whatever.
G Meadow said, "Show me the panel where
Mm,
the government wanted to promote Roger." Right? That's
yes,
right.
that's
Okay.
the basics of it. Yes.
PTR. PTR right here.
So
PTR. This is how I
again,
know the public execution
oh
of
my
the
god.
captured Pirate King was made to serve as a spectacle, a display of the world government's power. Gee, do you want that in Espanol, in Dutch, and you want it in
Hilarious.
Canadian English?
Yeah, that's
Damn,
funny.
I
not you
need
using your
you,
conqueror's tongue. That's
I
crazy.
need you
So
to be clear on what it is. The government
yo,
wanted to use that display as a
that's
as a
wild,
display of its
TJ.
power. So all y'all niggas don't be like, well, the government could never. No, those are woulda, coulda, shoulda. It didn't happen.
So wait,
What the
hold up.
government
So
did
what you're
was they.
trying to tell me is
What's up,
this
bro?
panel
Hey, what's up, yo?
He's trying.
is supposed to tell me that after Roger did everything he did and became king of the pirates, he got an undisputed title at this point.
Yes,
That's
that's
how you. That's again. He
yes,
did his
facts.
impact already. He became king of the pirates.
Yes.
That's my point.
So, gee, I agree. Let's have a serious conversation. I agree. That impact went around the world. What fucked it up for the government is they try to shut it down by
By
making the
killing him.
shit
Yes, that part's
bigger
true.
than it was.
No,
And
no,
it
no. That part's true.
backfired on them. It backfired. And that's what really caused Roger to be immovable. It wasn't
So,
no. It wasn't no, oh, they could never try or they could never do it. They tried to do it, but it backfired because it was a public execution. So what y'all
yes,
telling me? So if they just killed, so y'all are saying this is what you guys are saying. Had they killed Roger quietly, the impact would have been would have been just as big.
it would have
But
been
no,
less.
that's not the story. That's the story is the government said, "Hey yo, everybody, y'all hear that Pirate King? Everybody, come see him. We're gonna kill him." And that backfired. That's what
Okay,
happened,
so
G.
Max,
That's what happened.
Do you
Thank you.
remember the original intro to the Four Kids One Piece
Oh
thing?
my God, we going on intros. Oh, yes, I remember
No, no,
now.
no,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no.
Let him
Are we
have it,
talking about?
Go
Are we
Max.
ahead,
not? Are we not talking about
Hold on,
impacts?
hold on, Max. Let him have it. Let
go
him have it.
ahead,
Come
go
on.
ahead, go
Do
ahead.
you remember the intro?
I remember
The
the intro
intro
with
started out. The intro
yes.
started out with Roger being on the scaffold thing and being like, "You can have all my treasure. You just got to find it in one piece. Or like you have to find it in one place, whatever. And then the song played. Again,
Yes.
Gotta go, gotta go.
and then all this happened because, yes, the government thought, hey, we just put this man up. He gave himself up willingly, kill him in front of everybody so people stopped doing it. And then he got up there and said, hey, y'all, just in case y'all think I'm going to go out quietly, all my gold's in one place. You just got to find it. Peace. It's real
Okay.
too, trust me.
Okay.
And then if you remember with Whitebeard, the last thing Whitebeard said to really make
The
an
One Piece
impact,
is real.
and the One Piece is real. Again,
Okay.
so
But
as
my
much
next.
as Emu wants to play down the One Piece, this, that, and the third, you know how you get to the One Piece, Max? By
You
reading
conquer the Grand
poneglyphs.
Line.
You read motherfucking
Y'all ain't even
poneglyphs.
saying y'all not even saying the same thing. One says
No,
poneglyphs, one says the
Two
grand line.
parts is
Anyway,
two parts of the same answer. You have to know the
listen,
poneglyphs and you have to conquer the Grand
don't
Line.
even know
What are
the
we talking about?
real
Max,
answer. Anyway,
Max, listen to what I'm saying here, okay? You
okay, let me
read
see.
poneglyphs, and if you're able to read
Okay,
motherfucking poneglyphs, do
okay.
you know what you find out about?
The world
The
history.
void century. And
Wait,
now,
wait, wait, wait,
because
wait,
you're
wait, wait.
chasing the One Piece and you're able to get there, now you can read the fucking void century. And you know
Wait, wait,
who
wait.
else was
G, G,
supposed to
G.
go away? Robin, because Robin was able to read the poneglyphs.
Okay, so
All this
G.
attaches to Roger.
Okay. So G, G. The void century is
Oh shit.
incredibly important, right?
Yes.
Even though no one knows about it, right?
Enough people knew about it to do shit,
Who,
but that's like a
who,
handful of
who,
people.
who? Okay, and
Vegapunk,
okay,
Robin,
but
all the
even
Robin's dead
though only a
ancestors.
handful of people know about it, it's incredibly important, right?
100%.
Okay, that's it, bro. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
it's
One real
over.
quick.
It's
I
over.
had to drop. I had
It's
to
over.
drop my
Argument
my
over.
episode link today.
Argument over, bro. It's over.
I don't understand what point
Argument
you
over,
try to
bro.
make, but okay. Max,
Argument over, bro. At least we know. At least we know who the real one was during when Rox was alive.
Nigga, I
We
love
know
how
who the
Max
real
will
one
never
was.
let an argument be done until he feels like he won.
because you
That's
can just keep proving him
Clubhouse.
wrong until
Y'all didn't
the
prove
argument
anything
goes.
wrong. Y'all were like,
Listen, Max, I will
y'all were
debate you
wishful.
like this in the same way I debated Donald with facts,
Mm.
panels, and everything, and
You won't.
impact.
You will
Damn,
lose.
that a
You
challenge?
will lose.
Is that a
You will
Because
challenge?
lose.
because
You
let me
will
put you like
lose.
this, Max. You love losing. You have an impact of losing.
Not you say he's addicted to losing is crazy.
Okay.
And what
You have
Cat
an
Williams
unhealthy
said?
addiction
What
to
Cat Williams
losers.
said? That nigga thinks to have
That's
fun.
unlike
You have
you.
an
That's
unhealthy
unlike
addiction to
you.
losers.
Unlike you.
And also, I know I'm right on this.
You are
Yep.
not though.
I'm not a Roger Stan or a Rock Stan. I just know
We know
one
you're a Roger
person moved the world
sanctuary.
and the other one died
Now hold on.
without
Let me
anyone
ask this
caring to
question.
move him.
Hold on. Let me ask this question. Can we agree? Can we come to a compromise and say this? During Rocks, when Rocks was alive, and not killed by Garland, he was bigger than Roger. But
Yeah, he's dead.
after,
Yes.
but
Yeah,
Yes.
after he died, Roger took over. Can we
yeah,
all agree with that? Not just
100%.
CJ and G Metal, Max too. Can we
Well,
agree with
I'll
that?
only
That
agree if it's not. It's because Roger took over, not he only took over because Ross wasn't there.
nah. Nah. Now
Listen,
you
I'm gonna
see.
tell
Now
you
you see. Now you see.
No, no, I'm no Max. I'm like, no, I'm trying. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm genuinely in the interest of compromise. I'm trying to meet a middle ground because I still don't understand how we don't think he would have became Pirate King, no matter how big Ross's crew was. If he still conquered the Grand Line while Ross is still alive, that's still Pirate King shit.
He did not conquer the Grand Line when Rox was alive.
I'm saying even
Ro-
if Ross was alive and if he still accomplished the things and Ross never died, he would still end up being a bigger figure than Ross.
we don't know that though. That's what was
because
so clear about this backstory.
I'll
What
tell
was
you
so
this,
clear?
Max.
No, wait, hold on.
I
What was
really think we do, but I'm not
no,
trying to
no,
argue this
no,
with no
but
more.
like literally, he was building his crew, and then afterwards, the crew after God Valley, the crew got big money. That's what they said. They said
Yeah,
the crew after God Valley, that's when they got their come up. That's when they even got shocky. That's when things started to really come up for them. After all of that, that's what
Yeah,
happened.
but again, that's literally most of the wealth we've been seeing niggas fight over in current One Piece is from God Valley. Like, so that's not a crazy statement. Like, most of the treasures we heard that we are chasing now in part one were all originated from God
Yeah,
Valley.
Captain
So
John's
and
treasure is from
okay.
God Valley.
So
And then
okay,
between the
if you
stuff
want to
rocks
talk
and them
about
got, they literally created the world, the wealth, the foundation that pirates have now. Like, this is
what between what?
every from all the treasure that was stolen between every assorted pirate, could be Rocks pirates, Roger, whoever stole that collection, the amount of treasure they all stole is the basis of the wealth of every pirate we have now.
Oh yeah, and the guild,
Wait,
Cross
but what
Guild
do you wait. What do you well, how does this relate? What the collection of what wealth?
of God's Valley's
The
wealth.
entire, all
The
the
thing,
prizes, all the wealth on
No, no,
God Valley
no,
that
no.
the
Max trying to ask what this guy do with the conversation.
Yeah. Like I
it's
don't uh-huh.
what I'm saying is everything came from God Valley. So while they made a lot of money, so did the Roger Pirates. So even if you want to say they had the more notable characters, even in shore, they still would have ended up bigger than them because their starting point just drastically improved from God Valley. Like, from being the niggas that were tracing rocks to a nigga on equal footing, because that's what happened is when, with all that treasure, all that wealth they amassed, they became equal, like equal footing. Like, I'm not saying he was bigger than Rocks, because again, the crew and Rock's current power level are a big thing, but it still closed the gap. And if everything that happened went the way it did and just Rock never died, Roger would have still eclipsed him.
So you see,
Mm.
no, so you see, I don't know why you said you see, this is where the woulda, coulda, shouldas come in. And the way the story's written, the
I'm
only
sorry, did he
way
not conquer the Grand Line?
no, the woulda, coulda, shouldas of had rocks actually left God Valley. Let me actually get this straight. Had rocks actually left God Valley, you're telling me he Roger Screw still would have had that come up.
Okay, I'm trying to make sure we're talking about the same thing. Are you talking about saying like while they were on God Valley, would it still went the way it did? As far as like what they
No.
came, what they went
So
to.
the thing that killed the Rocks crew wasn't only the fact that God Valley got into a fight, it's that Rocks is dead. And then they were like, yo, Rocks pirates are over. If Rocks was alive and he made it out of God Valley, there, by the way, the narrative says there's only one way that really happens. But if that would have happened, are you still telling me Roger would have been the Pirate King afterwards?
Yes,
yeah.
if he still went out and accomplished. No, I'm not. Again, hear me out, Max. If he still went out and accomplished everything he did, despite Rox being alive, there's no argument you can make that he's not the Pirate King.
Okay, but here's the thing. If Rox was alive, he wouldn't just, all of that wouldn't just happen. They wouldn't just circumvent it like that. This is why
Question,
your
Max.
woulda, coulda, shouldas are very weird. I agree with you. Because if it was that easy, why didn't he do it when he was alive? The whole crew was there. Rox was the richest dude, had the most money, had the plan and everything when he was alive. And now God Valley
Except a
came,
solid crew.
all
Okay,
his crew
so
obeyed him though.
No,
They
they
all
didn't.
obeyed.
Max, the
Yes,
You
they
moment
lying.
oh, I
they
all
half
right,
of them
bro.
betrayed him. Half of them betrayed him. Like the moment shit went south.
Yeah, but here's the thing that's fucked up. You say half of them betrayed him, but all you really need to get everybody in line, which we saw would stand by him, is him, Whitebeard, Kaido.
And Big
Literally,
Mom.
Whitebeard was right hand.
Yes.
Yeah, but literally those four, they were like, all right, we'll stand here. And no one's gonna defy them. That's literally all
So
Rocks is.
okay, so in the chapter, right, they showed you with Rox's last couple words that there are two dreams running the One Piece world. The Joy Boy dream or whatever, and then you had the Davy dream.
Okay. Yes.
One is King of the World, and the other one, Joy Boy. I don't think is necessarily the One Piece, but the One Piece is representative of the Joy Boy dream.
Okay.
So, do you? Which one is more achievable, the King of the Pirates or killing Aim with the crew he had at that time?
Um, I think, I think. So no, no. Which dream is more attainable? Killing
In
Eam
that
or the
moment, in that
in
moment, do
that
you
moment?
think Rox and his crew could feasibly kill Emu?
I would say the only thing that stopped Rocks from actually getting like leaving God Valley was Harold. If Harold had said, "I, you're my best friend, I'll back you up," they're leaving that island.
No, I agree with you
And
on
he,
that one.
okay,
But
so
Harold's a
they
bitch,
need,
so
yeah, okay, so all they need is the Giants, literally his best friend. At that
I
time,
agree with you.
what Roger needs is a whole lot of money in a crazy
Whole lot
game.
of money.
He needs a whole lot of
It's
money
a
and a
party. It's a
crazy name
party.
and a whole lot of
I got
time.
a
So
whole lot of
yes,
money.
back to your answer. No, Rox was closer to his dream than Roger was at that time. All he needed was just one crew to be like, "Yo, let's go," and they're leaving,
But even
and
then,
he knew that.
isn't the part of the whole cautionary tale of rocks is that you need a crew that actually aligns with you, like because
But
that's
that's not the
literally
point though.
it. Kind of
Because
is though. Like I'm saying, if he
the,
You
mhm.
rocks is what like literally is rock. Like, do we not all agree rocks has a character set up to be a cautionary tale of getting far enough but not doing it the right way?
To be honest, I want to say that. I
Like,
can't even say that
huh?
because
I'm happy you said that.
hold on.
crunchy. Like how?
Let me tell you
Okay,
why.
go
Let me
sorry.
tell
Okay.
you why, CJ. The fact you even got these niggas to even cooperate to be on your team is a feat already. So that means they all submit to you. All he needed and what he was trying to do is get the Giants on his team. He would have went to war. They would have won.
Mhm.
They would have won against the
Okay, simple
government.
question.
Yes,
That's
Simple
they
all.
question.
would.
Wait.
Yes, they
Hold up,
would.
dude. How much respect do you put on Lob City Clippers could have been good rather than them actually accomplishing anything?
Hold on.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Hold on. Say that.
No,
Hold
I'm
on. Say
serious.
that
Like,
one more
'cause
time.
It's
how much credit do you give the Lob City Clippers for looking great on paper, but when it came to actually accomplishing their actual goal or what they needed to, they didn't. They failed spectacularly. My
For
nigga,
the
I'm,
same
I'm sorry.
reasons,
Hold up.
mind you.
Like, there's no reason. Like, there's no way you can't watch a crew fall apart that quickly, no matter what the situation is, and not look at the captain like, yeah, you were not a good leader for these people.
No,
Because
uh, I don't know about that.
how can you
Because
argue it?
all right, hold on. First of all, hey Kiwi, hey Sabrina, what up, Greg? You know what I'm saying?
Hello, hello.
Um, now, CJ, the thing about it is this: really, you can work with people that's not 100% behind you, but still get stuff done. He really got something done, and he got people to follow him. The problem
No, I'm
came in
not.
that towards the end when he ended up, while the other stuff in chaos started happening.
Yeah,
That's
but that's
it.
like saying we had a
But
great
if that would
playoff
have
run,
never
but it
happened, they
didn't.
all would have still be under him, and he still would have had his goal accomplished. Especially if he had them Giants on his side. Like
But
hmm
crunchy
his goals
again.
was there.
Looking,
Like he was there. It just stuff just happened to mess it up. But his goals and everything was there though.
So you're putting your
we
faith
get that, but even then,
in people who won't put faith in you.
They
exactly. Like, what are we
do.
talking
They
about? Like,
put
I'm
faith
sorry.
I
Like,
mean,
have we?
they are putting the faith in him. It's just like this. It's just like
Mm,
this. All right, G Metal. Me and you want to be number one, number two. But at the same time, as me being trying to get to number one, you trying to get to number two. We can cooperate and have an alliance, and we can go as far as you as needed.
But
At
we
some
do
point, it's gonna break off, and that's cool. Rock
but we
Gold
do
wasn't trying
remember
to.
but we do
Hold
but
on.
remember
Rock.
his goal,
Hold on,
right?
G. Hold on, G. Ross Gold wasn't trying to have the best power crew and do this. He was trying to save his people and free people. That's it. It wasn't about him having
His
the best
goal was to
being the
become
best
he
king of the
pirate.
wanted to be
world.
king of the world. What are we talking about?
Okay, but when he wasn't trying to be the best pirate, it was like it's different though. To the it's levels to
Uh,
this
it
shit.
it
hmm
it kind of
It's
no.
levels, it's
All right,
levels to it.
hold on.
Because
But
hold
crunch,
on.
crunch,
Because think
crunch.
about this.
Can you not
Go
acknowledge
ahead.
for
Go
a
ahead.
goal? Can you not announce for a goal? You may have to be certain thing, multiple things to achieve that goal, i.e., King of the Pirates. Can you just make it to Laugh Tale and be King of the Pirates? No, you have to be somebody who can conquer the Grand Line as well. You have to become multiple things to accomplish great goals. And the problem is he amassed them on power and power alone, not ideology, not loyalty, not even base level respect. Again, most of these niggas got one through
No,
baby
they
death. Like
respected him. They
no,
respected
again,
him.
Max, can I again respecting him and respecting him enough to actually stick with a nigga when shit got south, when shit went south. Because again, y'all can't argue that the moment shit went south on God Valley, all his team broke out. And if you went there and lied to me like that again, then I don't know why we talking about it. Like my nigga, the
Yeah,
whole
but no, but
no, no, no,
see,
no, then, no, no, then, yeah, but the whole crew fell apart immediately when it was time to actually approach their ultimate goal, i.e., taking out the king of the world.
That
Like, I'm
wasn't the
sorry, if
ultimate
you,
goal.
yes, that
See,
was,
no, no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no, no. Wait,
hold
hold
up,
on, wait, no, no, hold on, CJ. Quick
king of
thing.
the world.
The mess.
He just told
Hold
Loki what
on.
his goal was.
What messed up was he was trying to save Shiki, and that's how
hmm
they got there. It wasn't because of they mean their goals. He was really doing something he really ain't supposed to be doing. He should have said fuck Shiki and continued doing what he was doing. Then things would have been a little different.
Okay, so hear me
Uh,
out though, right? So
you
we
got you.
see Luffy's crew, right? And there's a big moment for each one of the members. Not every member's done it yet, but most of the members have shouted out to people who can murder them that Luffy will become king of the pirates.
Okay,
In the face of death, mind you, right? I don't believe
okay,
any one of Rox's people would do that for him
Y-
outside of
y-
those three.
okay,
Outside of
and
three people,
yeah,
and
but
there
check
was
this
at
out.
least 100 deep.
Yeah, but check this out though.
They
That
weren't
point
going to.
doesn't
They
matter.
weren't going to
Yeah,
back
but
him.
that point doesn't matter, G, because
Hmm.
all you need is Whitebeard with you,
Uh
and Kaido and
Nigga,
Big
what?
Mom.
huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
They
go ahead.
weren't doing nothing.
They literally
Val, this
stabbed
is
the
why I would
silence.
win this debate.
What are you talking about?
Max,
They
now wait, hold
weren't.
on, Max.
Wait.
When it came down to
Actually,
when it
no,
came
no, no,
down
no, no,
to the
no. Actually,
overall,
no, no. You
when it
cut me
came
off.
down
You
to
cut
the
me off.
end
You
game
cut
of
me
winning
off.
or
You cut me
losing,
off.
they
You
did
cut me
not
off.
move
You
the
cut me
needle.
off.
You cannot
You
lie
cut
right now.
you cut me off. You cut me off. Going back to G's point. G, no one is saying niggas weren't. They were jolly has a crew. But when it came down to it, and they were literally in front of a devil, literally the devil,
Mm-hmm.
Whitebeard was there, Kaido was there, Big Mom was there. That's all
Five
you
out of a
needed.
hundred, make it make sense.
Yes,
Why
because that's
did
all. See,
the
to me, look,
entire
this nigga.
crew
See,
in
Hold
see,
on, hold on,
listen.
hold on.
Mississippi?
Max, let me tell.
See,
Hold on,
man.
y'all. Hold on. Y'all not being fair to
Y'all
Max.
niggas cut me
I
off.
see what's going on. Now I see what's going on. We gotta be fair. Like the fact that the main captains, so let's just call them what they were, sided with rocks. Yeah, that's something, bro. I'm sorry, but we can't
I'm
just.
Nah.
Oh,
Okay,
saying,
so wait.
yo,
So Shiki,
we can't
Captain
just
John
overlook
Silveraxe,
it.
those weren't. Wait, so Shiki, Captain John Silveraxe, all those weren't main captains either.
Shiki was on his
they're not
side.
gonna go. I'm saying, like,
But no,
bro,
but my
nigga,
thing. Hold on, what side? Because Shiki was the happiest nigga that the Rocks Pirates
Yeah.
ended.
And
Like,
John just left. John just
wait,
fucking
I'm not
left.
trying to be. I'm not trying to be funny about this. It's not even a gang up on Max thing. It's just a simple. Did we succeed in the objective or did we fail miserably? And you cannot argue that they did not fail miserably when it. Again, who gives a fuck about the regular season if you get swept in the playoffs? Who gives a fuck about how good the journey was if you get your ass embarrassed when it's time to get to the finals? We don't care because we know
ni-
what we're here for. No, no,
nigga,
I let you.
the
Can I finish, please?
only
Can I, sir? Can I finish? This is how conversations go back and forth, right?
Let him finish,
Cool.
Max. Let him finish.
Anyway, even if you say what Whitebeard, Kaido, Big Mom, they still roll for the nigga. That's like saying all the straw has been this nigga except for Usopp, like by that ratio. And again,
what? What?
no,
All right, y'all got it.
no, Max. I don't know if you know ratios, but that's literally what the equivalent of this is. And even then, it still wasn't going to be nearly enough to make any meaningful impact. Like again, if Whitebeard didn't get knocked out, I could argue knocked out the ring. I could maybe argue that, but even then, that still wasn't going to be much because we saw this nigga handling Garp and Roger. Like I'm not saying nothing could have changed. I'm just saying the crew for their mission statement was a failure. That's it. Like literally,
So
that's it.
this man compared by ratio Whitebeard, Kaido and Big Mom sticking by his side is the same as if Luffy would stick by if
You mean
Okay,
Usopp
Usopp?
would
my
stick
nigga,
by
pick
Luffy.
Zoro, Sanji. I
That
don't care, but
is
his
that
main
is
So
commanders.
absolutely insane.
Max, you trying to be real
Um,
disingenuous right now, my
no,
okay,
nigga?
I'm
hold
not
on,
trying to
wait,
be
Max.
disingenuous.
No,
Let's just be
you trying to be
real.
funny. You
And
trying to
I'm
be
Hold on,
funny.
hold
no,
on, hold on. No,
no,
for real. Let's just be real. The
crunchy, no
loyalty,
crunchy,
Hold on,
no,
hold on. The loyalty Luffy and them crew got is rare, and that's what it is. As a
but
No, it's not.
pirate, no,
it
because
is rare.
as a pirate, people know you can get backstabbed at any time.
But Roger's crew
Luffy
is
But
crew,
ninja
every
all the
six.
time.
Go ahead,
Luffy
Crunch. Go ahead,
crew
Crunch.
is pretty good and rare, and I can say, all right, cool. When it comes down to the
I
loyalty, they got loyalty over rocks. Okay, cool. Like, but I mean, what?
even then, Crunch. I can't. No,
That's
I don't know. Hold on. I don't think it is because this. I think this also goes down to Roger's impact. Most successful crews, the most crews that are successful in the story, are all loyal to their people. Like I'm talking about the successful ones. Look at every successful pirate group. There has never been a question of loyalty. Like literally, Rocks is the only crew where loyalty became questionable because of niggas he wanted in there. But
Doflamingo's
look at
crew.
they
Doflamingo's
were
crew is
loyal to
successful.
they were extreme loyal to that nigga. What are you talking about?
Literally, the Rose Girl backstab Doflamingo.
But that's not one of his mains though. Are we talking about that, right?
Yes, it
Because
is.
again,
It
if it,
was. It was.
Max,
Roger's
It literally was.
again,
but Max, are
Max.
you trying to act
It
You
was
like
got
his
that's not
girlfriend. It was literally his
one
girl.
out of 10 is not the
You
number
wait,
want
one
wait,
me
wait,
to
crew.
hold
go
up.
down
Gee,
the
by that
list of
logic,
them?
so Luffy betrayed Usopp. Usopp betrayed Luffy too. So what are we talking about? Sanji betrayed Luffy. Does that negate what they are
That
to each
is
other?
not the
No.
same thing at all.
It
You know
really
what?
don't matter right now because you're
You
trying
know
to
what?
split hairs. You made a point and now you're trying to split hairs.
No. What Crunchy is saying is true. Luffy's loyalty and his crew, it actually supersedes. And you want to know another crew that isn't all the way loyal and is one of the most
Whitebeard.
successful? Black.
Okay.
No, not even. I was gonna go Blackbeard's crew. Blackbeard's crew, they're not all the way loyal, but they're successful. I'll even go ahead and say Buggy's crew.
I disagree. His main crew was extremely loyal to him. What are we talking about?
No, Blackbeard's crew.
He, oh, all right, bro. If you think
Blackbeard's
that,
crew
then
is
God
off.
bless.
Nah, his main crew is loyal to him. I gotta be
Not
honest.
they
Nigga,
loyal off
he
fear. They not loyal like
No,
Luffy's
no,
No,
crew.
hold
they're
on,
not. They don't
They
fear
not
Luffy. What are
loyal
you
like
talking
hold on. Let
Luffy's
about?
me
crew.
jump in here. No. Van Argo.
They not loyal like Luffy's crew.
Yeah, okay,
They do not
hold on,
fear
loyal
Teach.
like
What are you
hold
talking
on,
Luffy.
hold
about?
on, hold on, hold on. No. Let me finish, because y'all been talking for 15 minutes. Let me say this. First of all, the original crew, which is Van Argo, the little strong nigga, with the big chin, like Pokemon, and then you got and then you got the other people, the dude with the six fruit and shit.
Okay,
Like those
okay,
people are loyal to him. That was the people that was with him when he had nothing. So we gotta
okay,
stop the cap.
okay.
Like
That's
Max,
fine,
you ain't
but that's
completely
our
wrong, but
point.
you wrong
But
right
but
here.
no, but Lavelle, that's literally the point we were saying.
Mhm.
Rocks has
That was the
main
point you're
people.
saying?
Yes, we were saying Rocks has main people, core people in his crew that have his back. And you said, yo, that don't really matter because the crew is so big, but it does matter. Whitebeard is a very sought after dude. Roger wanted him in his crew. That's the second largest pirate crew. But he was loyal to Rocks. And even on missions where every nigga was fucking up, Whitebeard comes, just one thought, changes the whole world and says, all right, y'all, Shiki, shut up, let's go. And they obey. So what are we talking about? That's literally what happened in the story. They were fucking up. They threw a bomb where Kaido and Whitebeard was. He said, I fuck that, quake. All these niggas obeyed. That's how his crew
Okay,
operated.
I got one for you, Max. Even by what you just mentioned, do you not recognize that if there was a goal to be accomplished, would you see any of the Straw Hats trying to trip up any of the other Straw Hats? Have you seen any of Whitebeard's crew literally undermine each other to the point that the
Yes,
goal gets more difficult?
yes. I've seen
Who?
Whitebeard's crew.
Who?
Um,
When, please?
at
I'm trying to be funny. When, please?
yeah, in Marineford, that guy Spider, he stabbed Whitebeard in the back.
He's an ally. That's not one of his
Yeah,
main
he's
crew
That's not his
members.
crew, my
no,
nigga. You talking
that
about?
is
He
his
called
crew.
him his son. What you mean?
He
That's
called
part
him
of
his
his
son.
crew.
What are you talking about?
He's an
That's one of
ally.
the no, but that's one of the extended crew. Like
Wait, are you
Extended.
talking? I said Blackbeard, not Whitebeard.
oh, I thought you said Whitebeard. You want me to
And
But
tell
I thought you
you?
said
even
Whitebeard
but
too.
hold
My
on, but
bad.
I just
even then though, even with the Whitebeard one, did you not see when homie actually talked to this nigga and he got past his little "woe is me" thing? He got right back into it because again, he
yeah,
had
but you
a father had
stabbed
to have a
him.
talk with his son.
Yeah, but you stabbed him in the
And
back. Like, what are
Luffy
we
and
talking about?
Sanji and Usopp raised their hand to their captain. God forbid relationships can get
Okay,
turbulent after a
but
while.
Max, there's a
All right,
difference.
bro. This is
There's a
not
big difference here
all right, bro.
when Squall got lied to and he believed the lie versus everyone going into that bitch knowing, hey yo, I want a devil fruit. Hey yo, I want the treasure. And Rock is like, I'm going for my family. Everyone was aiming 8 different directions.
Yeah, but check this
And
out,
even
G.
then, like
G,
with
hold up, hold
Squad,
up, hold
that's
up,
a lot
hold
more
up.
understandable than
Yo,
I
this
thought
yo,
that
they
Rocks was
yo.
said
doing.
when they get in there to rampage and plunder the village.
Yeah, that's literally,
So
bro.
that's the goal
G,
anyway, right?
this is what y'all are doing a whole bunch of mental gymnastics for no reason. We can agree Luffy's crew is very loyal. That's very, very important for a pirate crew. The reason why Roxas failed on God's Valley was not because of loyalty. Them niggas could have been loyal as much as they want. It wouldn't have changed shit. The reason is they
Wait, you
needed the
don't think
giant.
all that
No,
manpower being loyal
can
wouldn't have
you
changed
let me
nothing?
finish? Can
I
you
can't
let me
help.
finish? No, I'll
All
tell
right.
you why. You need the giants there. You're literally facing
You're
a
telling
devil.
me if Captain John wasn't so focused on the treasure and helped with the fight, because he has kids fruit, he
Nigga,
couldn't
there,
make an impact in that fight at
my
all?
nigga, everybody was fighting
Okay,
everyone. There was
you got it,
multiple
Max.
pirate crews there. What are you talking about? And
Hey,
they
It
hey,
don't
fought
Mac,
matter
Mac,
peacefully.
apparently.
Mac, this is why we gonna have to watch the anime so we can see details on how
No,
everything went
No,
down.
I
but
agree with
G,
Crunchy on that. I do agree with Crunchy on that part.
Crunchy. These niggas are wild. You know what happened? Garp, Roger, Big Mom, Kaido, Black Whitebeard, all these niggas, Garp, I said Garp, they all did a combined attack on Emu. What happened after, nigga?
What
Wait, do
happened?
you think? Wait. No,
No,
Max. No,
I'm
I'm
talking to
asking.
Crunchy.
I'm
I'm not
asking.
talking to
No,
you.
I'm
I'm
asking
not
you,
talking to you
Max.
right now. I'm talking to Crunchy. Crunchy, after they did the
Okay.
combined attack,
Okay.
what happened to Emu? Nothing. Nothing happened to him. So you telling me, oh, let's add Captain John, let's add Shiki, let's add. You really think that's gonna make a difference? Oh,
Yes,
science. Oh, you got it, bro. Hey,
Max.
let's
When
next
you
Hey,
topic.
stop,
yo.
hey yo,
Next
Max. When
topic.
you stop tap
Next
dancing, we can have
topic.
the conversation, bro. Because
Remember
we
when
keep
I
doing
Next
told
you
topic,
doing a
you?
bro.
lot, but we trying to have a conversation, Max. If
Remember when
you
I
Next
told
think,
topic,
you you
bro.
don't
hold on,
like
if you think
winning?
Silver Axe,
Wildin',
Captain
bro.
John, Shiki, and all those other pirates, again, I'm not saying they might not make a dent when it
Bruh,
comes to the overall.
this is
Max, can I
wild.
finish? Can I finish, or can you like, come on, what we doing? If they actually got there, do you not understand what logistical support is? Meaning, do you know how much more damage the main two niggas could have did if they had time to rest? You had other conquerors there to help carry the load. You could have
They're
actually saved
conquerors.
rocks. Like, what are
They're
we talking about?
conquerors. They're conquerors.
Yes,
Oh, they have conquerors hockey.
yes.
Where did you see that? I genuinely ask you.
Bro, you know you're gonna miss that shit, you dumb fuck.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
No, I'm playing Keep
No,
Up.
That
I ain't
sound
gonna
like
hold
road
you. I'm a.
rage.
I was like, damn. You
I
know
was
what?
like, dang.
I will retract that statement. Not because I think it's
Uh
wrong. No,
Because I
I'm
know I have a
Max.
different foot.
Yeah, I'm being consistent. So don't act like a hoe right now. I'm gonna take that back because I don't think I'm wrong, but I can't back it up right now, and I don't stand on things I can't back up.
all right,
Now,
man.
now, Mac, what you said about Blackbeard reading Guard memory and seeing what's going on, I can stand behind that. I like that theory. I ain't gonna lie.
So,
Can we go into theories now?
sure, let's go into theories.
Yeah, we need to.
Nah, I'm trying
Let's
to.
go.
Nah, I wanna run this into the ground a little more because I
Nah,
want
nah,
niggas to
nah.
stand on this
No,
shit.
we done with
Nah,
this,
I want
man.
niggas to stand on this shit in
We
3 months.
done
I
with
want niggas
this,
to stand on
man.
this shit in three
It's
months.
No,
recorded. Val will bring it
we
up again.
I already won my point. They already said the story is heavily sanitized. Rox is that nigga. It's over. You might not like him. That's fine. You don't like black
Max,
people.
oh,
That's just what it
anybody
is.
with reading
It's just
comprehension
what
ought
it
to
is.
all disagree with you. But go ahead.
Okay.
I'm agreeing with Max on that. When he said heavily sabotaged, I mean they
Great
trying to wipe
history.
that. Like
They
to
Great.
be
trying to
honest,
wipe that.
to be honest,
Mm.
it's like it's like an S class mission, like nigga, like that was X class. Like you gotta be X class nigga to know about what happened and what rocks.
Shoot it.
Like, come on now.
And that's why he got no impact.
Oh, brother. All right, bro. It's okay. The Roger Israelites. It's okay.
We're not the Israelites here. I'm being honest
I
about
mean,
that
y'all
one.
technically are. You got a Puerto Rican, you got a Haitian. Technically, y'all are
Y'all
the
are
Israelites.
technically Roger Israelites.
Lavelle, I
Yo,
know you ain't
God
talking, nigga. You
Roger.
look like you from every country in the Middle East. What we talking about?
You know what I'm saying? God Roger. God Roger is the one, bruh. There's no nigga that can beat him. All right, bro. All right.
Hey, God
We just
Roger
know
is the
the truth.
one
Me and Crunchy
because
know
the
the
I'm not
story
gonna
truth.
hold you. I
Punjabi
love when
mean
Mesk is disingenuous. It feels so performative. Like,
No, me and
nigga.
Crunchy, we know the truth.
listen,
We
all
know
I'm
what
saying
really
is
happened. And
you
if
can see
Rock
the
was
flaws in
alive,
rocks
Hey, Crunchy, is
because
Zoro still stronger than Big Mom? That's the nigga you on the side with. Remember that.
I never said stronger. I never said that.
Nigga, what?
backtracking hard, huh?
I said
Backtracking.
I
Backtracking
Oh
ain't
like
my
backtracking.
god!
motherfucker.
I said he has the possibility of being Big Mom in a one on one. I
That's
didn't
right,
say
Crunchy.
Oh, do
He
we?
anything.
moonwalk.
Nah, do we
He
want to go back
moonwalk.
to
I
that
didn't say
debate?
anything
oh
about
Jesus.
him being stronger.
Keep moonwalking that point back, Crunchy.
Oh
Let's
my
get into these
god!
theories. Let's get into these theories.
Hey, yo, Vel, is he moonwalking or not? Because I mean, I was there. You was there too. Maybe I'm tweaking. Because this is
We
crazy.
know what happened, but let's just move on and just moonwalk out this conversation.
That what we doing there because even you were like, why you gotta say can? Why you gotta say can?
No, he
It can
right.
do
He
that.
did say possibility, but I'm just trying to move off again out of this conversation.
Dun, 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 dun. Come on, you got it, Crunchy. Keep moonwalking.
Well,
It's gonna be a smooth ass moonwalk.
Might learn that shit from you. But no, theories though. Theories. What we got?
Fairies, yeah, I'm down for fairies.
Well, I have a very short term theory that probably will get answered in the next chapter. I think Loki is heading for the crash out we all thought Kuma was going to have. I
Against
see that in
the
his future.
government?
I can see that.
Just
I
that
see
kind
that.
of crash out.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're probably right. No, you're right.
Because let's be real, Kuma should have been crashed out after everything he'd been through.
He had a daughter though. He couldn't do it for his baby.
Oh no, I'm talking about before that.
Oh, right. Yeah. But he's always been a
Nigga,
gentle
his mom
soul.
died and they shot his dad in front of him. That was already a recipe for a legendary crash out in and of itself.
I like, nah, I've seen some theories that Mihawk was a slave at some point on God Valley. I'm like, damn. I don't know how I feel about that, but okay.
I mean, I'm not
The
mad at it
only,
because I think we all agree he was on Mary J. Blige, whether it was a slave or a guy's night, he was there.
I think Emu and uh what's that nigga name you just said? Mihawk might be on the same race. That's just a theory in my head.
I think they both have the immortality operation put on them. And that's just the theory I'm running with that one. Because the eyes you're talking about, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think that's immortality eyes.
Interesting.
Yo, what if this nigga Mihawk is literally the same age as Emo, and that's why he's the greatest swordsman because he just out ages everybody.
Madre.
Well, that would make Shanks real cold because him and Shanks always when they fought, they
Mm-hmm.
was head up with each other.
Cause I'm sorry, like, I know a lot of niggas got faith in Mihawk. I do too, but I just don't think it's the he's stronger than everybody around thing that these niggas think it is. I really don't.
If Shanks, if we all give hype to Shanks, and Shanks said that
Yeah.
him and them they got over with each other and they pretty even, I'm giving Mihawk credit. I'm definitely
No,
giving
I give him
Mihawk
credit for
credit.
that, but when niggas act like, oh, there was no, he's objective the strongest nigga in the world because he got a title, that's where I have an issue with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the strongest sword. Okay.
Like niggas like, oh yeah, if he's dead, then and everybody else had a sword, he got to be strong. I'm like, I'm sorry, like there is way too much nuance with this that I really can't even.
Yeah, we
We'll
need
get
Mihawk backstory.
we'll get there eventually. We'll
Well,
get there
honestly, I don't
eventually.
even think we need the backstory. We just need
I know.
swordsmanship unpacked.
I need to see backstory. I need to see him when he was younger, whipping on niggas. Cause you gotta realize his first crew is the Cross Guild. He never joined. I mean, he turned down a lot of people. A lot of people are asking him to join the crew, and he was like, "Nah, I'm good."
And he
Solo
was
dolo.
Marine Hunter. He was Marine Hunter by himself. Like that was a major feat he had.
Yeah, like nigga, when we first met Mihawk, that nigga was on a little toy boat, riding in these big old waves, cutting nigga ships apart. Like what?
Nigga, do you hunt rabbits with a cannon? Oh my god, that's a bar.
Do you remember? See,
This nigga should have been died. Jesus.
but no, I think Mihawk got the immortality because since he's I say since he's based off Dracula, Vlad Impaler, he's I could see him doing like a vampire esque type character, especially since he was partnered up with Polona for a while.
Honestly, for some reason, I feel like it might not be straight up immortality. Like I feel like he could still lifespan or something like that.
It's something like that. I know, like it's
Because
weird.
like the whole thing with him, his island Perona, everything about that seems way more occult than just this nigga's a great swordsman. I'm sorry, like there's some extra shit with this nigga.
No, 100%. That's but we're not gonna see it till later.
Okay, so anybody got any theories for Harold?
Uh, a theory for Harold? No, I just think in my head the next thing I think we're gonna end up.
Harold's not dead.
You don't think
Harold,
he's not
I don't
dead?
think he's actually dead. I think what you see is a fake body. I think Harold's very much alive.
Harold got done the way we thought Ross was going to get done. They just took his body and act like he was dead, but he's like in Dom University prison on standby.
Well, not in prison. He's a chosen holy knight from another race. We still haven't seen all the holy knights.
I'm actually hoping
I,
the whole
I feel
hoping
like
next week
he
God
gonna
give her sleep.
realize. I feel like he gonna realize. Harold gonna realize he really got tricked, and and now in his head he's like, damn.
See, mama.
He see now where Roxy gonna be talking about.
I think no, he's bitch made through and through. Like all that, he had no spine. He's the definition of weak leader with a good heart. A good man being a bad leader. He put his people in the position they're in now because of everything he's done. You
Yeah,
can't
Harold looks real hoish now.
you can't negotiate with a terrorist, and he tried.
And plus, when he was out going around beating up giants because they wasn't playing Yes Master like him, that was already kind of crazy.
So again, I think Harold's
Remember
very
when we
much
all thought
alive.
like Harold was like really wise and Loki was the one that had a problem?
Yeah, I remember that. When everyone talks so highly of Harold. It was it's a bad take to think Harold was one of the right.
Yeah, I go with you now. That fade before God Valley is real hoish too.
Some shit like that.
I haven't
What
heard
else
this
was it?
one, but that's not terrible actually, because there's a lot of Viking references in this already.
So, what else was it? Like the will of D is like a new dawn or something like that. But that the One Piece is like when all the continents come back together.
The Will of D probably is a new dawn in the sense of government change and everything. So I agree with that one actually. That one's just
Yeah.
I'm really starting to believe the Will of D just means Davy Clan at this point because at this point everybody's a Davy Clan member.
nah, because remember they separated Joy Boy from the Davy clan.
Oh no, I get that, but I'm just saying at this point, like literally, I'm like my money is guaranteed. Shanks is half Davy Clan too.
Shank's bloodline comes from God Valley also. So I mean,
Yeah,
Upper
so
God.
half Davy clan makes sense.
But I don't think the D stands for Davy. Honestly, I don't think so. Because even when Rock says his name and even speaks of Davy Jones, he makes sure he puts the D in the middle of that shit as well too. I think it has a different significance to it.
I think the D clan has a couple of sub families in it.
Oh,
It